Hey guys, so today we're up at Falls Creek. It's currently Friday, what is it, about 12 o'clock now?
Yeah, about 11:45.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we're about to begin a big hike, the biggest we've done yet actually. So yeah, Falls to Hotham, which is about 35 kilometres over 3 days. So the first day today will be 14 kilometres, 14 kilometres tomorrow, and then 9 on Sunday. Yeah, so we've booked at 3 parks Victoria, so tonight we'll be staying at Cope Hut on like an actual platform, and then there's a hut there with a water tank and toilet and all that, and then tomorrow night is Dibbens Hut.
Yep.
So yeah.
Hoping to squish a few more little side trips in along the way.
Yeah.
Fill in the gaps. I've spoken to a few people and they reckon it's a lot shorter, like time-wise,
yeah.
than what they say on the website and so forth. So.
And I mean, 14
squish
kilometres.
A few more.
Yeah. It's really not that long, like we've done
40.
Yeah.
30. Mogong was about 39 k's, so we've done this whole walk in a day before. So
yeah, and people are doing this whole thing in a day.
This is going to be a nice, relaxed.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
It'll be good. Then we can get to the campsite and like put the tent up and just chill for a bit, and then go. Yeah, we can do side trips for like sunset and that sort of thing. So.
Give us a chance to sort out our gear for our bigger ones to come and what we need to cull out of our packs.
Yeah, they're pretty heavy.
We are definitely overweight at the moment, but that's alright.
Everyone says though, your first one, and then you'll learn like what you didn't need and what to cut out. So it'll be good, because then, yeah, at the end we can just be like, okay, we didn't touch that, we don't need that. Even food-wise, we've probably got way too much food, but anyway.
We love our food.
This can be our luxury trip, because we've packed way too much. And then probably from here on out, it's going to be the essentials, bare minimum. But yeah.
Perfect.
Pretty excited. The weather's perfect. Like, it's a bit windy, but beautiful clear day, and still nice and cold, which is good because I hate hiking in the heat. So
we just missed a storm. They had a big storm come through yesterday morning.
Yeah.
100k winds, piss down rain.
Yeah.
We seem to fluke it every single time, so
yeah.
Go us.
I don't think we get above, I think Sunday might be 50k winds, but apart from that, I think it's going to be like 30 or 40 tops today and tomorrow. So
we're at a top of 11 degrees for the weekend.
A minimum of about 3, so it's going to be pretty cold overnight. So yeah, let's do it. We're not even at the trailhead yet because we actually started at Falls Creek because we got dropped there to grab some brekkie or lunch, our last meal before the hike. So we're actually kind of doing an extra like 40 minutes to get to the trailhead. So yeah, it's kind of through the trees and it's a nice little path, but it's very muggy and hot on this path, and it's pretty bushy at the side, so we better put the gaiters on. So that seemed like a very quick 40-minute walk. I feel like it definitely wasn't 40 minutes, but or maybe we're just too distracted by the pretty views, I don't know. But anyway, it's so nice here. Alright, so we've made it to the trailhead. Gonna sign the intentions book once again.
No, because we can't sign out of this one. Because it's point to point. How does that work?
Well, I think we still say that we're leaving, don't we?
But then we've never ticked we come back.
Well, they don't check anyway, they just leave you to die, so it doesn't really matter. True? Well, how does anyone know we're off here? Alright, so it's actually really hot in amongst these like bush because it's pretty wet. There's like actually a little creek there. It's like really muggy in amongst the shrubs and it's bloody hot. So I've taken my gaiters off, so hopefully there's no snakes. So we might be able to go for a swim along the trail. Look at this massive thing of quartz just chilling on the side of the trail. Alright, our first real sign. Well, since the beginning. So we've just stopped for a little water break. Yeah, we think we're probably about 5k's in. Alright, so we worked out Mount Nels summit is only 2.5k's from here, and then 2.5k back, so an extra like 5k, which I think we will smash out. It's not that steep, it's pretty gradual. So we're going to do that as an extra, and then
8k's from here.
8k's from here to the hut. So sounds like a plan. god, it's so cute. It's got like little bunk beds. Even though you're not supposed to stay here, but... And then this letter is from 1971. I freaking love this. There's like so much stuff. Even like this old like clock. How freaking cool. Just signed the little book. So we'll come back one day and see if it's still here. Just saw a secret little door here. And it leads to the fucking woodpile. Under shelter and everything. These huts are so cool. There's even like a full fire pit and like cooker. How cool. So it's our first snow sighting on the side of Mount Nelse. So we're a bit confused coming towards this hut. Like it looks freaking new, like a house. And there's like gas tanks outside. How freaking cute is this? Then you got your toilet in the background over there. Tallymark Ski Club of East Gippsland. And they've got that to measure the snow. Got a pretty good fire pit. Some coordinates there. Better sign the book. I'm signing every book we come across. So this one dates back to 2014. That's pretty cool. 6 years ago. What do we got?
Got your fire starters.
That's pretty cool.
That's what you need.
Tomato sauce. My reaction to this hut, having a freaking shower. What the hell? Look at that. That's crazy. Alright, so we finished our little detour. We're back to our trusty sign where we turned off 2 hours and 45 minutes ago.
Little detour.
Little detour. But yeah, we made it to the summit of Mount Nelse. Then went back down to Edmondson's hut, and then back to the track, and then across to Johnston's hut, back to the track, and then back here. So we think roughly we did an extra probably 8.5 kilometers just then in 2 hours and 45 minutes. So just a short little side trip, you know. So it's currently 5:30. We have still 8 kilometers to go on the actual track to Cope Hut. So some grey clouds are rolling in. It's good temperature though, like it's kind of cold, which is nice because you get freaking hot going uphill like we just did. So
set up at 7:30.
You reckon?
We'll see you at 7:30.
2 hours?
No,
right.
We'll smash it out. Depends if it's uphill.
See how we go. I think it should be pretty flat. I think we'll be right.
Yeah.
Famous last words. Just changed into our bloody cold gear, beanie, gloves.
I remember 4 hours ago we were bitching about the heat.
Literally.
That's changed.
So 5 kilometers to go to Cope Hut. The sun, it is golden hour, which means it is setting. Oh, nearly, it's not too bad. Alright, so final vlog in daylight. Losing light pretty quick. But yeah, we're in fucking struggle town. Just gonna be honest with you all. You know, say it how it is.
It's not a hard hike.
Nah. Like it's been
just
flat, like completely flat for,
yeah.
I don't know, how many Ks
It's just for some reason the Ks feel like they're lasting forever. The packs aren't sitting right.
Oh, our shoulders are so fucking sore.
I don't know what's going on there. Gonna have a big play around in the morning before we head off.
Yeah. We're just trying to miss it to bloody Cope Hut. Once we get there, we'll be fine.
Got under 2 Ks left.
Under 2.
We're bloody close.
And then just set up the tent while we have a little bit of daylight left. And then
cook up some potato pie.
And then we can just collapse and die and sleep in. And make sure we get to the campsite a little bit earlier tomorrow. Anyway, no regrets because the summit that we did, Mount Nelse, And the 2 huts were fucking cool. You're right.
Really?
Like, they were sick and I don't regret going to them. But, anyway.
We like cramming our day full.
Yeah, make the most of it.
That's right. Who needs sunlight?
We usually go until like 11 o'clock at night. So this is no different, I guess. So it's 8:05. We've got 1 kilometre to go to Cove Hut. We've got a beautiful sunset, not much of a view, but such pretty pink clouds. So we'll probably make it just on darkness, I reckon. Like, it'll still be light, we'll still be able to see, but it'll be kind of dark.
Good morning. So we actually slept pretty well last night, surprisingly. I woke up at 5. It's getting kind of sore just from, I don't know, laying in the same spot and whatever. But in saying that, the mats and everything that we've got are really comfy. Looked outside and there was a pretty good sunrise happening about 5:20. So I got a couple of photos through the tent. I didn't actually get out, I just like stuck the camera out. And then actually fell back asleep. It was freezing overnight, like even before we went to bed, the tent was like dripping in condensation because it's so cold. So I don't know, probably, do you reckon go down to like 0? I don't know. Nearly, yeah. Yeah, pretty bloody cold. So I slept in thermal top, hiking top, fleece jumper, down jacket, and then I have a sleeping bag and a sleeping bag liner. But it wasn't cold, so that's good. But yeah, feeling pretty sore this morning. I think just the extra weight of the packs just puts pressure on your whole body. Because we've done like more kilometres than this like before, and we haven't been anywhere near this sore, so anyway, it's all good. I think we're going to carry less water today because what? Well, there's creeks everywhere and puddles all along the track because it's been raining, like not yesterday, the day before. So there's literally water everywhere.
Just lose a couple of kilos.
We're still going to take water, but just not quite as much. We were carrying like 3 litres, which is like 3 kilos yesterday. So that's a fair bit. Yeah, so I was going to have some brekkie. We made up, it's very powdery now, it's been squished in our bags, but just like a granola cereal type thing with milk powder, and I've actually put some vanilla protein powder in it as well, so I'll just add some water into that. And then, yeah, start packing up.
This is the like gear we know we have way too much, but the cull will happen before next trip. But we're just saying the platforms are so handy because you can just like not get shit dirty, like just lay everything out, and yeah, it's pretty good. So it's currently 11:20, just heading off now from Cove Hut. And yeah, we've got 14 kilometres today again, but there won't be like 3-hour side trips like we did yesterday, because we worked out that yesterday we actually ended up doing like 25 kilometres. So without
nearly double what we're meant to be doing.
by doing Mount Nelse and the 2 huts. So there is a couple other huts along the way which they're very close, so I think we'll like do those little ones, but no mountain summiting until we get there, and then I think like we'll set up the tent. Yeah, and then we can chill out and then go explore and probably find another mountain to summit. So yeah, what time do you reckon we'll get there?
4:30.
Yeah. Well, no,
It's never right. It's never right. So
like
it doesn't matter what time we say
Yeah.
because it'll never be right. So
And we never know how long we're going to stop for lunch or like at these little huts and stuff, so
it's a relaxing walk, this one.
yeah, it's nice to just, we know we're going to get there easily before dark, so we can just chill.
The packs are better today.
Yeah, readjusted.
Packed them better.
It is windy, as you can tell though.
It is fresh.
Pretty bloody cold. Yeah.
Last night was cold.
Yeah. And tonight's going to be the same, but it's good because you kind of want that for hiking. Like if it was hot, I would seriously be struggling. So anyway, let's do it. So it's 2:15. We just stopped to have some lunch, just alongside of the trail. There's like a little rock can, not really little, but a big one, which we thought would give us a bit of shelter to stop and have some lunch because it's so windy. But yeah, we got to the Cope Saddle Hut, which is also known as SEC Hut. I'm not really sure why or what it stands for, but there was kind of a junction of like 5 different tracks there, and we stopped to look at the map. So like, oh, we better make sure. And then there was another guy up further and he was doing the same thing, and then he come over and was like discussing which way we were going and that. And then another couple came over and they were like, oh, do you guys need help? And yeah, anyway, just another point that everyone's so nice up here. We've done about 7Ks now since Cope Hut. And yeah, so we've probably got another 7 or so to go. So probably a few more hours, but we're nearly at pole 333. Which is another junction of a heap of tracks, and then we'll continue on to the basalt, I think that's how you say it, basalt temple, which is like volcanic rocks and stuff, so keen for that. So we're making a slight detour. Matt spotted some wild horses in the distance. Just get our first view of Hotham, basically straight ahead. You can kind of see the village like through here. But yeah, we're about to head down to Dibbens Hut. So that means tomorrow is a very steep incline, which we've already been told. But one of the guys that we met yesterday is like, oh, you guys are fit, you're doing like an hour and a half. And we're like, oh, okay. Kind of didn't believe him, but now we're looking at this like, no way. So, gonna be a tough one tomorrow, I think, but insane views. And then we've got Feather Top over here. So pretty. So we've begun our descent down to Dibbens Hut. It is pretty steep, but according to maps we're only about half an hour, which is not too bad. But then,
Earliest one yet.
Yeah. If it is half an hour, yeah, we'll be arriving nice and early. But the bad thing about going down is it means you got to come back up, and that's tomorrow. But oh well.
Up there.
Yeah, that's a fair hike. So we just got to our little campsite, our platform at Dibbens Hut. About 5:30 we got here.
Yep.
Yeah, which was like 6 hours since we left, so pretty good. We did stop for lunch and stop to talk to people, probably for half an hour.
Had a good chat to some people.
Yeah, so I feel like it's pretty good. Yeah, so
Chased some wild horses.
we did. We got pretty close actually, which was cool. And they're so pretty, like, yeah, it's pretty cool to see that. So yeah, we just set the tent up so that it's kind of ready to go, and then we can just go explore and just chill and not have to stress about anything for the rest of the night.
So that's it behind us there, and then the creek is like literally just behind that.
There.
And then the hut and the toilet is actually like kind of a fair way away, which is kind of good because then we don't have random people like walking through here and stuff. So I'm gonna go have a look at that now. You can see smoke coming out of the hut, so someone's obviously in there with the fire going, which might be nice. It's starting to cool down already. So yeah, then we'll cook up some dinner and got pasta tonight, real pasta. So
Real pasta.
Keen for that.
Not freeze dried pasta.
No.
So we got dinner going on tonight. First time trying to cook a real pasta in a jet boil, so it's a bit of trial and error. We'll see what happens. Got about 120 grams of pasta in each Ziploc bag for both of us, so one each. And we're just going to suss out how much water it takes. And hopefully once we drain the water and chuck in the sauce, it'll heat that up as well. I don't think we've shown you this before, but on the jet boil, it actually changes colour as the water boils. So once it's right at the top there, she should be right to go. Alright, so we did have a little bit of a boil over, a bit too much water going on there. It does have a max line, but we didn't believe it. So the pasta's nearly ready. So we'll just tip out the rest of the water and put the sauce in. I reckon I've done pretty well myself. I think we're going to be living off this and instant mash now.
Alright, Matt's pretty impressed by his cooking skills tonight. So I'll do a little taste test, give him an honest opinion.
We know, to be honest.
That's good. Done well. Pasta could probably be cooked a little bit longer, but not going to complain. This is our attempt to start a fire. We literally had like half a box of matches and like pretty much no paper. We used like a couple of squares of toilet paper.
Except it's sacred.
Yeah. And I was down, I've literally got one match left. We like burnt the box for the matches and everything to use it as cardboard. So we've done about as much as we can for this fire, but it's actually not too bad. Wouldn't say it's like good, but there's hot coals, so we've done something right. So we're gonna leave it for a minute and go make some hot chocolates.
So the master chef's whipped up some more hot chockies for tonight.
Good morning everyone from Dibbens Hut. It's beautiful out here. We had a pretty good night's sleep. Not as good as the night before because the night before we were dead from doing 25 kilometres. We only did 14 yesterday, so which is still, I guess, a fair bit, but yeah, it's a beautiful campsite. It's like just like this open, what do you call it?
Open plain, I guess?
Yeah.
Like a valley?
Yeah. With like just grass, like no trees or anything.
And a creek running straight through it with a heap of water source, so that's great.
And mountains just surrounding the whole thing. It's just beautiful. But yeah, the sun's out, it's freaking beautiful.
You can see by how we're dressed, the weather does change literally like within minutes. We woke up and I had thermals, flanny, and my snow jacket on, and a beanie. And then within half an hour, you're in a singlet.
Yeah.
Like, it just changes that quick.
And that's the thing, especially with the Alpine, you just gotta prepare for like every season. Whether you use the stuff or not, you just gotta have it just in case because you don't want to get stuck and need it and not have it. So I thought I'd show you guys, I showed you our fire last night. We only bring like half a box of matches, no paper or anything, no fire lighters to start it, so we're struggling. And I'd pretty much given up, like I'm pretty sure I said to you, I was like, no, alright, we're done, like that's it, it's not gonna happen, because I had like 2 matches left. Anyway, second last one, got it going. Anyway, this is literally what we have left. I literally ripped up the matchbox and just left this so we could still use the last couple matches to use the cardboard to start the fire. And we've got 1 single match left.
So perfect.
It was so
perfect
funny.
survival skills out here.
Yeah. At least we had a fire. It's better than nothing.
Oh, I can't light a fire with 20 litres of petrol, so you're doing pretty well. And it's really good. They do have little fire pits sort of spread out all around these camping and hut areas, so there is actual, I guess, designated
spots,
areas, so which does help a lot as well.
And most of them have logs already like set up around the outside to sit on and all that. But yeah, we have quite a big incline today. That's why we're kind of starting. Well, it's not even early. It's like 9 o'clock, isn't it?
Yeah, it's still like 9:30 by now. Better than yesterday. Yesterday was like 11:30.
Yeah.
It's 9:30, so.
Yeah.
We're 2 hours early still.
We're packed up, ready to go. Like, our bags are sitting here. We're literally about to walk now. And we're at what, 1,300 roughly metres?
Yeah, 13.5, something like that.
So at least 500 metres to climb. But it's only 9 kilometres, so. But because it's less Ks, that means it's direct, so it's straight up. Anyway, we'll be fine.
Then we're aiming to go to
Mount Loch
and summit that, if time permits.
Yeah, I think we'll definitely do it. Yeah.
Yep.
We've been told it's really good views. So.
And there's a few huts on the way we want to stop at too. So,
and some old mine ruin or something. Yeah. So yeah, let's do it. So it is pretty steep. And kind of a fair bit of loose rock too. We're just not sure how long the steepness lasts for. We think we read that it's only a kilometre, so that would be nice, but I feel like it's probably going to be more. So quick update, we have gotten to the top of the spur, we think. Well, it's like plateaued out, which is nice, so probably 50 minutes took us.
Yeah, just about. It's bloody steep.
Yeah, it was very steep.
What did we say? 500 elevation.
Pretty much, yeah.
In 50 minutes pretty much, so.
Straight up.
Quick and sharp and steep, but that was good though. Like now you're on a plateau, so it's
hopefully the rest of the day is pretty easy.
Which supposedly it's meant to according to the map. They reckon it was first K is real steep and then it sort of flattens out a bit again.
Yeah. But yeah, we passed those guys on the mountain bikes. They pretty much pushed it up the whole way because they didn't realise also how steep it was going to be. And like a lot of it's kind of little steps as well, so they couldn't really ride up that. But yeah, a little bit more overcast now, which is nice.
Cools down a little bit. A few more people around today as well.
Yeah.
Seen a few groups that did like just overnight trips in and out this way.
Yeah.
Back to Hotham, so yeah, had a few people to talk to.
Yeah, it's been good. So yeah, continue on. We've got just an awesome view behind us here right now. So yeah, keen for the rest of it. So we just made it up to Derek's hut. It looks very new, like as you can see behind me. It's like painted a pretty blue. It looks really nice. So there's a spot for firewood under the bottom there, which would keep it dry and out of the weather. This definitely looks newer than a lot of the other ones that we've seen. It's kind of nice. It's got the seating all around the outside. Got the pot belly and lots of supplies over here. Back that we did to Mount further top. You can see the track the whole way along. It looks freaking insane. So I'll link that video below for anyone who hasn't seen it because that was a really good hike as well. So we just summited Mount Loch. I guess there was a track on the other side, was there?
There's an actual track.
Yeah. We just made our own.
We don't do tracks.
We saw those big rocky like, I don't even know.
Basalts?
Yeah, it looked like there's a thing out here called the Basalt Temple, which we were supposed to see on our way, but we didn't. And that's what I kind of imagined it to be like the big rock pillars, like vertical. So anyway, we saw that and we're pretty excited. And then I was like, oh, I'll just go play on it for a little bit. And of course I ended up going the whole way up.
Going to the summit.
Through the rocks. It was fun, it was cool. So then we made it to the summit. We left our bags at the start because fuck that, it's too heavy. Made it to the summit, had awesome views of the Razorback and Feathertop. And then we saw a bit of snow on the side of Mount Loch. So like, oh, we'll come down that way. And here we are. It's actually the first snow. Well, we only saw like a little bit of snow on the side of Mount Feathertop, but that obviously ages away. We haven't actually seen any out, like...
On the actual walk itself, there was none at all. This is the first bit we've sort of actually been close to.
Yeah.
Which I don't see how it still even exists, but anyway.
It's quite a big, like, patch of it. But in saying that, we've met quite a few people, and a lot of them have said, like, even Feathertop, this time of year, normally there's way more snow up there, so... Yeah, I don't know, I guess there's normally even more than this, so it's pretty cool. There's the edge of a snake, our first one. I don't know what it is, but it's black. Oh, there it goes. We made it. Are you happy? So we made it. It was actually kind of easy. I don't know, like, today was hard.
Yeah.
But
the rest of it was pretty flat, like, because you're just following along the plains, it's very flat.
Yeah. And like, we did extra stuff, so like, if you just did the trail,
you'd be pretty safe.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
Still definitely like you could do it in 2 days.
Yeah.
But I don't reckon you could do it in any less.
Yeah.
Especially with today.
Yeah. But yeah, awesome views, like beautiful campsites, like just insane. And like to look back and see how far we've walked is just crazy. So if you get the chance, no, not if you get the chance, if you want to do it, make it happen. Just find time, like all you have to do is take 1 day off and put it with the weekend and 3 days, there you go.
Doesn't feel like 3 days.
No, it flew, it went so quick.
Does not feel like a Sunday.
Yeah. But yeah, I would highly recommend. It was great. But we can see the wall for... Which one's that?
For the dam.
What's it called?
That dam.
Yeah, what's it called?
Damn, I forgot. Wait, look at the dam name. Wait.
And then... I have a bug in my eye. Just keep walking for a minute. Good morning, everyone, from...
What? No.
Yeah.